So I'm back with this large scale macrame piece. I would say this is like intermediate level just because of the number of knots, but they're not difficult knots. And I think you can all do them. I was inspired by this Pottery Barn wall hanging, and this was selling for $200, which I think is pretty reasonable because this is 350 feet of rope, and this is 3/8 inch cotton that I purchased from knotandrope.com. So you can check them out, and they're in the United States. For this this is just one rope folded in half. I'm going to just make a knot. Just literally tying a knot in it and I'm pulling it tight. And I'm gonna do maybe 2 of those. Okay, and then this bottom here, I'm gonna just let it kind of fringe, and I might brush it out at the end. But for right now, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Okay, this next set, let me try to move this down so you can see what I'm working on here. I'm going to do alternating half hitch knots. So what you're gonna do for that, this is the rope of this left rope here. And you can start left or right, but I'm gonna start left. Okay, I'm gonna put the tail of the left rope over the right rope and pull it through this space you just created there. Now you're gonna do the opposite. Now the left rope that I'm holding in my hand is the lead cord. I'm gonna take the right tails, put it over, pull it through this big space that we just created. Now the right rope is my lead cord. So I'm gonna do the same thing again with the left cord. I'm gonna go put the left tail over, pull it through. Now the left cord is my lead cord. Put the right tail over. So you're going right, left, right, left, right, left. Left cord over the right and pull it through. Right cord over the left, pull it through. Left cord over the right, pull it through. Right cord over the left, pull it through, like that. So now I'm gonna start working a little faster. So that looks pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that for now. My next group of ropes, I have cut, these are 4 body lengths. And these middle ropes right here, I don't need them to be as long because these aren't doing any of the work. These are literally just hanging down. These outer ropes are doing the work. They're going around and around and around, or into the square knots. So these are only 1 body length. The middle ropes are 1 body length, and these outer ropes are 3 body lengths. What I'm going to do is a left square knot. So I'm making an L like left, bring the right one over the left, behind the 2 anchor ropes, and through this space right here. That's a left. Now we do the opposite. Make that shape on the right side, bring this one over it, bring it behind these 2 and through here. So you're going left, right, left, right, left, right until we feel like it's enough. And like I said, I'm trying to get them to end up at different lengths. So this one here is a little longer. I'm gonna keep that there for now and just keep working. Okay, with this set of 3 ropes right here, these are cut at 3.5 body lengths. I'm gonna do a set of alternating square knots. So you can do a square knot with just a set of 3 ropes if you want. You just need to have 2 outside cords and 1 in the center. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 1 left, 1 right with this set of 3. Then over here, I'm gonna do 1 left, 1 right. And I want these to be at the same height. So I'll try to get it pretty close to the same height like that. Okay. Now I'm going to do a square knot in the center with the center 4 ropes. 1 left, one right. Okay, now I'm gonna mimic this down here. So I'm kind of doing like a diamond pattern. Okay, now I'm doing the center 4. One left, one right. And I'll do maybe one more set down here of the outside sets of 3. Yeah, so I did 1, 2, 3 sets of the outside 3 and 3 of the inner set of 4. Okay, with this next group, I'm doing left twist, all left square knots. And this is just how I've showed you in my other videos. You're gonna make that L shape, bring this far right rope over it, behind the 2 anchor cords and through. Oh, and before I get too far, for these left twist ones, or if you can do left or right twist, these outside ropes are cut much longer. I'm only cutting the center cords as long as I want them to hang, because those aren't doing any of the work. These ropes are going around and around and doing all the knot work, but these are just hanging here. So in order to not waste rope, cut these as long as you want them to be, you know, and you can trim them at the end, of course. But the outside ropes are just gonna be quite a bit longer. Mine are, I cut these ropes at 4 body lengths. This is 1 body length hanging down in the center, and so the outside ropes are 3 body lengths long. Okay, and then I'm gonna show you something about when you're doing the left twist or a right twist. Once you get to the point where you feel like the ropes are about to twist behind, you can kind of just turn it. So before, this is my left rope that I was working the whole time. When you turn it, you can just start using this rope as the left rope. It's not going to make any difference. It looks the same. If you want, you can kind of travel around with it, you know, around the piece, and if you're worried about working that left one, but it doesn't make a difference. So it's about ready to twist around on its own again. When that happens, when it starts to go toward the back, you're just gonna encourage the twist like that, bring it back around, and keep working it. This rope is so fringy, gorgeous, but it also has lots of little fibers that are flying into my nose, in my face. Okay, it's about to twist again, so I'm going to encourage it to go around. Keep going. Okay, for the next group, I just simply tied a single knot in it. I'm going to leave it like that for now. This next group of 3 ropes, which I cut at 3 body lengths, I'm going to do some vertical lark's head knots. So I'm going to start with, so this is my group of 3. I'm going to start with the 3rd from the left, and you're going to go over the cord and through. Sorry, let me try that again so you can see what I'm doing. Here's the tails of the 3rd rope from the left, and here's the neighbor to that one. I'm going to go over it, and then I'm going to go the opposite way. I'm going to go under it and through. That's a vertical lark's head knot. Now I'm doing the same thing with these 2 here. I'm going to take the tails of this one, put it over, bring it through. Now I'm going to bring the tails under and through this space right here. Vertical lark's head knot. This is just to add like a different knot, you know, just a little bit of different interest there. So then I think I'm going to tighten that up a little bit. That's a little looser. So I think I might do that one more time on the left side and the right side. So put the tails over it, and then you do the opposite. Then you go under it and through. Okay, same thing over here. Put the tails over it and through, then under it and through, like that. Okay, now I'm going to bring these together with the square knot. Left, right, now I think I want to bring like these together somehow. So you can see I'm just kind of winging it. I think I'm going to do one left, one right, kind of mimicking the same pattern that we had in this group right here. One left and one right. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing I have up here. So I'm going to leave this one out, and then I'm going to go over it and through, and then under it and through. I'm going to do that twice. Make sure you're pulling it tight. Over it and through, under it and through. Okay, same thing on this side. Leave this far right rope out. I'm going to go over it and through, under it and through, over it and through, under it and through. Okay, and just make sure they're kind of lined up. Okay, now I'm going to do another square knot. One left, one right, with the center 4, and then I'm going to take these groups of 3, one left, one right. Oh, I'm out of frame. Sorry about that. Okay, one left, one right. Okay, and then I'm going to do one more set of this right here at the bottom, and you can't see it because it's out of frame. Okay, these ropes right here to the left of that other grouping, these are 2.5. This is one rope at 2.5 body lengths. I'm doing the alternating half hitch that we did right here. I'm going to do the same thing in this one. The last grouping over here, I'm going to do the same left and right square knots that I did right here. So refer to the diagram that I have on my website for how many knots I used for each of these, if you want to make it exactly like this. Obviously, just take these ideas and run with it. Do whatever you want. These are just ideas. That's why I'm calling it a macrame sampler. I actually have like just enough rope to finish this piece out. I have one long piece of rope to hang it up with, and that's it.